Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our uncreatives run, our no research run, and this is also our first mini little time skip. When we ended the last episode, I was just sending Book out to do some trading, and now he's back. It was pretty uneventful. Well, I say that, while Book was away, Flapjack did get attacked by an enraged turkey, but it's fine. We just led it into the trap area, and that was okay. Flapjack also tamed an extra muffalo, so we've got that growing quite well. And we don't have any power because, of course, Flapjack doesn't do dumb labor and doesn't haul. I did go and issue a command for him to mine over here because he's not busy otherwise. Because there's not much you can do. I did bring the mining down to a 3, so that way the mining becomes a busy work job when he doesn't have anything to craft, for example. So let's unpause and see what kind of goodies this brought. Okay, well, you're not unpacking right away, so let's take a look. Of course, rule 1 of RimWorld when you trade is always buy components. Except in this run, we have a 0th rule, which is going to take priority or precedence, which is going to be ABB. Always buy books. In fact, we've got 2. Book himself is carrying the Almanac of Advances in Subworld Fishing, which is going to train fishing, which I'm not convinced was a high priority tech, but these are our rules that we're definitely going to go. We want to collect every single one of these tech books because we want to finish the research tree. And then speaking of tree, we've got a study in tree sowing. I don't think we particularly need the tree sowing tech, although again, hey, it's great that, we've got this, but psychoid brewing is actually going to be useful. So we'll have to get that unpacked and set up, which does make me think we are going to need our very first bookshelf as well. So let's go small bookshelf, and we'll make it out of marble. Now, right now, they'll go and sit and read in these chairs. So I think I'll put it here, and they can grab that and then go sit there. But we are going to set up a proper library, reading room, temple thing at some point. We do have to do some wealth management still for a little bit, unloading inventory, and then you're going to go to sleep. I'm going to get you to prioritize refueling this, please. There we go. Now you can go to sleep and do all that. All right. So I want to go and build this and get a pen. One of the nice things with the year-round growth is the grazing for the animals should be mostly okay, which is nice. That's less than good. I guess I should probably home zone this area against the fire. I mean, it will go out pretty quickly because of the rain, but yeah, let's save that. And then I want to unhome zone this because I want to make sure no one spends any time cleaning this stuff, because that would be annoying. Sorry to interrupt all your sleep, everyone. Flapjack's going to go back to mining. Yeah, we don't need a lot of metal right now. We've got 12 components. We don't need that either. I don't suppose we have any silver that we know about. I was going to say, there's plasteel, and that's machinery, not gold. Right, and then the jade, which could sell. So no, we're not aware of any silver on the map. There could be some maybe in here, conceivably in there, although there's not a lot of room to play with. I mean, I guess technically it could be in the middle of this too, but that seems incredibly unlikely. There's some critters we can hunt, but I don't think we're going to be doing that right now. And Flapjack, yeah, just doing the mining, which is adding to the wealth right now, considering I don't need the steel, but he's just so idle otherwise. We could have him fish, but I mean, that would help you train your animal stuff, I suppose. World book. White the hike over there. Oh yeah, the bird skin, so that did get butchered, and we're still good on wood overall. Yeah, excellent. I'd actually meant to, I thought, oh, this would actually be a good opportunity for us to fast forward more than just this, but I figured people would want to see the return of the caravan, so. Yeah, there's still not too much exciting. How are we ritual-wise? No, 10 more days. Okay. Fine, fair. Let's bring up the speed some more. Book's about to wake up. Flapjack leveled up their mining, which, sure, great. I mean, if we're going to train on anything, metal will be okay. Or I could just have you do, you know what, if I don't need this, hang on a second. Maybe I should just have you do some exploratory mining. Because what if we find some silver? That might not be the dumbest thing I've ever done in RimWorld. Well, it clearly isn't, because I've done a lot of dumb things. But if we do something like this, and then we're still going to want this to act as a bit of a wall. So I'm going to make sure there's at least a couple of units of stone. Still like that. And let's get rid of this whole bit here. There you go. There you go. So Flapjack can do a little bit of exploratory mining in there and see if anything might come up. Right now you're going to go play chess, which is fine. Too bad you're not playing chess together, but Book is reading a book! Hooray! Okay. Yes, do some research for me. Thank you. Some heal root. Do that. Again, we don't research, but we do read books. Book might get read a lot, depending on what kind of snark other people have. Book might be nice, but the rest of them aren't necessarily. We might end up getting some really abrasive people in here at some point. Hopefully not too much. Cooler's not full right now, which is actually fine because it's not that hot. I mean, we are in autumn, plus there's a thunderstorm, which is affecting things. I don't know how much longer we've got for this, but probably a while yet. 19 days, and that was 12. Whoa, that is hard to read. Okay, it's easier to read if it's not selected. So 12 days ago, presumably, I accepted this. So we've got another week. Well, I don't know if a month, well, quadrum in RimWorld is 15 days. What do we call a week? I might think of 5 days as a week. We have more ambrosia sprout because Randall loves his ambrosia. Hang on a sec. Pause. Growing zone. Cover the ambrosia. Oh, a little bit more there. And then turn off sowing. Royal Ascent quest is available. Okie dokie. I don't think we're going to be pursuing that route, but we'll see. And yeah, Flapjack can do that as a little bit of training. That's going to be okay. And then Book, right, you're going to go and cut down the fully grown trees in this area, which is just fine. Wow. Imagine Book had gotten hit by lightning right then. And then you're going to go construct some stuff over here. How's your construction? It's gotten pretty good. And all of our people are, have the, well, sorry, not all of our people, because you're a baseliner. If we can really spread these uncreative genes, that's going to be wonderful. I think with the start that we did, I can't remember if, I think we still get to define 8 people. And I think I might have made them all, I may have gone through and made and rolled them all to be uncreative. So in theory, there's 7 more uncreatives out there in the world. Plus the fact that the xenotype exists, I think means the game can spawn more uncreatives. So hopefully we'll get some more. Just because it would be really useful to spread this quick study gene around. And obviously there's no cost to this awful intellectual, so that's kind of a win. The psychically deaf, I don't necessarily want everyone to get psychically deaf. I thought it was very appropriate, theme-wise, to not be creative to have that. And we're not playing tribal, so I'm really not going to be using the psychic powers as much, especially if I'm not going royal. Now, we could always trade for some of the Psylink things, and we might end up with some people with some spell casting, but it's much, much less likely. So we see how it goes. Flapjack, why are you so upset? I mean, you are working out there, and you don't have your impressive bedroom. That's true. Rebuffed by Book. I'm sorry, but Book... Man, I wonder... Okay, when you set up a scenario, you can force pawns to have traits. We should have a run where everyone is bisexual. That would be delicious. Oh my god. Oh my god, anyone can pair up with anyone? And then we'll remove limits on marriages and stuff like that, and then we'll get the most complex network of associations ever made. I mean, the colonies in RimWorld never get very big, so the actual interconnections that happen will never be that crazy, but that's great. Okay, yes, actually, I should have prioritized you building spike traps, actually, because that is actually really important to get back. This thing got broken by the turkey that attacked. So there we go. Done, done, done. Now what are you up to? You're building the bookshelf. Lovely. We'll get those things in there. I think, really don't get set to preferred. I'm surprised. Because normal shells are set... Oh. Built... Shut up. The amount of times I've accidentally built a bookshelf when I meant to build a regular... or bookcase, rather than a regular shelf. This might be the first time I did it the other way around. But yeah, I will often accidentally build bookshelves when I want regular shelves. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll put this to good use somewhere. Put him in a hospital later to hold medicine, for example. And you know, people will go and put some stuff on here, so it'll get it off the floor and help things be a little bit neater. But yeah, okay. Keep cooking meals, that's important too. Oh, right, this was me. Hold on, I forgot I had my bulk cook simple meals job before I went out on my trip. Like, why have we got so many? Because a bunch of these are gonna rot. Okay, and you are a bookcase. And you do get set to important. There we go. Not critical, but important. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, Flapjack's gonna do this. It's gonna get some more limestone chunks, which you don't really need right now. I don't think I've got to put a haul command on those. Those chunks can stay there. I don't think there's any reason to rush bring that in. Okay. I think And because of Flapjack, I think we are going to end up developing some bedrooms quite quickly. I suppose if I build another bedroom over here for Flapjack, this can become Book's bedroom once again. And that wouldn't be too shabby. But I think I maybe should prioritize getting our walls going on. And I think for this, like, I think I'll probably just keep extending the wall here. And then I don't know how much it matters for us to go and pull in. This will leave enough room for, like, another building of some kind. Where's the geothermals? There's none in the central area, huh? We might want that fertile ground at some point. But for now, I'll just build the wall over here. This is already going to be a huge project. And then I kind of want it to be square. So I'm going to do that. Even though what I could do is I could build it in such a way that would bring this stuff in, but I'm not going to. Right, these are just plans. These are not construction things. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll be okay. I mean, this is certainly going to give us a lot of space to work with. There's no question about that. We won't really have to worry about insects on this run, because this isn't going to be a big enough space, I think, to spawn insects. I might be wrong. Maybe they can in there. In which case, it's fine, because it's still not going to be appearing inside of our buildings, and therefore busting up furniture. We'll have to fight them. Yeah, see, simple meals, we're going to get some more simple meal rod. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for food, although we did consume all of our raw food to do that. Go. Oh, an aurora. Well, no one's going to witness it because they're all indoors. But you don't. The aurora bonus, I don't think, lingers. You can only get it when you're outside. No one's unpacked this thing yet, which is okay. Yeah, which is probably okay. I don't know if they can breed and stuff while they're tied up. I don't know if they can only do it if they're free to roam in a pen. I'm not sure how that works. You know, the thunderstorm is a cool mood, but it is also visually and audibly noisy. Aurora hence ended. And yeah, more rice. Okay, tons of rice, so that's going to be fine. Well, I'm trying doing that. Okay. We still don't have anything for Flapjack. Well, I could put down a crafting spot now. I mean, I guess we could take a look. Like, if I were to put down a crafting spot. We got the smelter, but that's not... Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. But with a crafting spot, is there anything I'd like Flapjack to do? I mean, I guess we can put the smash mechs. But yeah, otherwise... I mean, I could make another bow for you. Did I accidentally click on something? I don't think so. Yeah. So there's not actually anything for Flapjack to do. You're just going to keep taming, which is cool and groovy. I don't mind that. And then Book is the one who's still doing all the work. Flapjack is helpful. I'm really happy we got someone with crafting, because that is going to be important. It just sucks that there's not much for you to do. It would be a lot better if you could haul and clean, because there would be so much busy work for you. Oh, and again, we don't have power. And again, I could bring up Book's hauling a little bit more, but I'm not sure that's what I want to do. Finish the... Actually, you didn't finish the wall. There's more limestone requirements over there. Do I have a radius for this? No. Oh, but you have the blocks. Okay. No, right. It's just because the planting is higher priority than the construction, and there was some planting to do. Yeah. I did also go in and put in a little bit of hay stuff so that we'd have some available for the critters. I think they will be able to graze, but we might need to bring some hay with us when we go caravanning. I mean, they theoretically can graze on the way, too. We do have this deconstruct over here. Okay, because you finished that. I was going to say, because construction is a higher priority. But okay. Do I want to go and do... What I'm going to do is just this area. So at least we have, like, sort of one side a little bit covered against enemy action. There you go. I should probably do my, my little airlocky things, but maybe I'll do that later. The sort of double door to prevent bad guys from smashing all the way through. I'm going to home zone this now, which might lead to a few random cleaning jobs that don't matter, but it'll stop me from forgetting it later on. It's a guard against myself. There we go, working on the duster. And yeah, with, I mean, 11 skill, you're pretty good. I mean, we're definitely going to make you... I assume, into a production specialist. As long as it doesn't turn off mining. It does turn off mining. Okay, so we can't do that now, unfortunately. Because Book... Well, I mean, Book can mine. You're just terrible at it. And I don't think the +1 quality is going to be game-breaking at this point. I mean, it might be nice to have some higher quality clothes, but no, I don't think it's a huge deal. And yeah, I'll probably just make, like, this area the pen. Although, if I remove this, is there going to be grass under there? I hope so. Now, what I'm going to hate is if the thunderstorm ends and they haven't put out all their fires. Like, we may have to do a quick little put out some fires before it spreads to the entire map kind of thing. Animal disease flu. Well, that's annoying. I don't know if they can be treated as is. Let's put on some animal sleep spots. Put 3 of them to medical. So I don't know if they'll use this. That's not what we wanted here. Right, you've been tamed. What, more flu? It just spread some more. Well, yeah, that's less than great. So, should I just put a pen marker indoors? Seems a little insane. But if I do this, this will be considered a pen, which means they will be able to use the medical beds. Then Flapjack. Yeah. I mean, this is terrible, but then that can happen. Okay. I mean, our doctors aren't particularly great either, but let's try to keep these things alive. We're not hurting too badly for herbal medicine, and honestly, a little bit of medical training might be a good idea. They're both terrible at it, but at least Mark does have the slightly faster learning speed. My immunity is ahead, so that's good. And yeah, I guess because it's a dirt floor, they're not spreading the dirt. Okay, they can't graze in here and then we'll eat our other meals. Maybe I should have just slaughtered the sick ones. Does not show their disease status over here? Huh. But 3 of them are sick. This is the only non-sick one. I should probably just slaughter them. We still have one. We'll probably get some others on the map. Yeah. I wonder if I move the pen marker, if they'll be like, okay, this one's got to be moved out, but we don't have it enclosed, so you'll just go to the caravan hitching spot. I wonder if these guys will stay in the medical bed. I've never really messed with this sort of thing before. Yeah, a little more fire. It will go out. So maybe I won't freak out about it, although it is damaging some plants. But it looks like they made it through. No, a couple of them did die in the end. They weren't very mature, so I'm not crying too much about it. Okay, yeah, putting those down, which is going to issue a bunch more crafting jobs, so that's going to keep Flapjack busy. And Book, I'm going to get you to do this thing right away. Move this pen marker. You are going to bring them all out. Okay. So your immunity's still ahead. Maybe I'll just keep alternating back and forth. Like the next time you need a treatment, which is... Oh, in 1.2 days. Okay. Okay. I guess the treatment time for the animals is a much larger interval. Okay, great. So if it does expire, what we can do is we can just move the pen marker back inside and then treat them again. Okay. And yes, at some point we'll want a barn too. Put a little mind command on that. So we can walk along the wall, because that seems like it's going to be nice later. But yeah, do that, and then Flapjack should go back to, yeah, chopping blocks. Lovely! Okay. That's going to be much more useful than mining. pen down close. Yes, I know that. No worries. And we don't have any highly fertile ground over here. No. Okay. They don't like to pen the animals in the highly fertile ground because I want to farm there instead. Check making blocks, and then book having a snooze. All right, let's go to speed 4. Well, I guess I can check the force weather here. Lasted 17 days. It was 19? 19 days. 2 more days to go, and then the flashing will stop, the noise will stop. The coziness will go away. It'll help the moods, though, because right now they're always just soaking wet. Oh, yeah, you're going to harvest that over there, which is fine. We don't have infinite wood sitting around. I mean, we do use it for the wood-fired generator. Oh, more blocks delivered. We'll keep Flapjack busy. Perfect. I guess I could leave the corner out for now. There you go. Save ourselves a little bit of effort. And yeah, I guess it is limestone we're working on, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep going. I'm going to go and queue it up all. Do all of it. Okay, we're going to need... Let's see, another act. Oh, you know what? It's not consistent with how I've been doing the other ones. Like that. Put the door there. There. Okay. And there. And we're going to want to leave a gap for our this is where we fight. If I'm going to do the pen down here, unless I do it up there. No, I think I'll still do the pen down here. The fight could be here or maybe up here. I think I'll do that. Yeah. So I'm going to put a door here for now. And then that door will probably be removed or held open or something. But that's where we're going to go and build our little kill zone. All right. I mean, we can still just defend inside the house for now. I mean, we'll have to because the walls won't be up. So this is going to have to continue to be our choke point. But you know what I mean. Okay, you're back to mining. Book's a little cranky. Ravenously hungry. Okay, I propose we butcher one of our critters. Well, we only have one male, so we're not going to do that one. Muffalo 4 is ironically the only one who's not sick. I suppose Book could just go and hunt something random. I guess we used all our food taming the Muffalo. Is probably what happened. Okay, go and harvest some berries, please. And then we'll give you a cook command soon. Although you will haul things in a very awkward way. Okay, prioritize the cooking now. Because you're gonna grab 40 of these together, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. That is a little annoying. When's the rice coming in? Nearly done. But yeah, this is a really annoying hauling job. I could have just forced you to do one quick meal, but no. Anyway, this is the last batch. You're going to grab that. You'll have 40 nutrition or 40 food worth, so you'll be able to make a meal out of this. Sorry about that, Book. Okay, let me reset you. So you guys actually go and eat your meals. Thank you. Okay. You're going to haul that chunk. That's fine. Now you're asleep. Still have a little malnutrition, but it should go away pretty quickly. You do get hungrier faster with the malnutrition too, so it's sort of a bit of a loop here. Okay, refuel this, because we're going to need it for things, including running the cooker, for example. And then, yeah, you can go back to bed. That's fine, I suppose. We still don't have this. But we know we're going to the winter period. And yes, it's permanent summer, but I think it's still going to be cooler in the winter. So I'm actually just going to put a deconstruct on that. I don't think we're going to need it again. You're always in the northern hemisphere in RimWorld, right? I think so. I think there's no southern hemisphere where the seasons are inverted. But yeah, I forget we're doing the bandoliers here. Now, the bandoliers, yeah, range cooldown multiplier decreased. Is Book wearing one? No. Does it occupy an odd slot that conflicts with clothing? It's an outer layer torso. So that does conflict with the parka. I think the bandoliers are really for the Edekins, right? Yeah. And hopefully at some point we'll learn the noble clothing, and then of course we'll just make corsets all day long. Because I like doing that. A mink self-tamed. Well, I think congratulations to the mink. But you are going to be added to dinner. Rather than eating all our food. I don't know if mink is good eating, but that's what's going to happen. Go. Do some butchering at some point, but yeah. Harvest some more berries. Cut some little things that are in our way of our construction. And butcher. Manhunter pack of swans. Okay, well, we could just close the door. How many are we talking about? A couple? Okay, I think we're probably fine to just fight them. So, Flapjack, you're going to stand here. Book, you'll stand here so you can do a little bit of shooting. They will probably fly over the traps. And actually, I could do the same thing as the crows, where I take this door, turn off the hold open, pull back with Book. Okay, and fail to get the door closed in time. Excellent. What the hell? Why did Book get pulled forward? Okay, that's a lot of bleeding. They will self-tend. I think both those things rotted, which is annoying. Okay. Well, that was less than great. Hopefully no one lost an eye or anything. You already had the scars when you came in. Okay, no, that should be fine. I don't think going to immediate bed rest reduces the chance of getting an infection. It'll increase healing speed, but I think the infection is either set in or it's not. I might be wrong about that, though. Okay, still harvesting all those bushes. Playing chess. I think what I need you to do actually is prioritize some cooking. Plus, we don't want to leave all the berries out there, so do that as quickly as possible. Flapjack's going to be in serious pain and therefore pretty unhappy about that. Maybe I should give you Flapjack some bed rest. You know what? I will. Because you're not doing anything that's time critical. Unfortunately, I can't give Book the same time off. It's recreation starved and everything, but you know what you're going to be? Starved. The rice plant is ready to harvest. That's good. Because it's a hell of a lot more efficient than hauling all these stupid berries. 7, so yeah, it's going to be one extra haul after that, too. There's berries right there! Right there! What? Why are these ponds so stupid? I mean, really? Now you're going to have a mental break because you're cooking in a stupid order. Okay, I'm going to reset you, so immediately eat, and then go to sleep. Thank you. Sorry, this is going to resolve your recreation, but still. And Flapjack is hungry, but it's going to be fine. You'll get up. As long as you're not going to get malnutrition, because you're not going to hit 0. Well, you know what? I will wake you up now. Because I don't want you to hit 0 food. There you go. Yeah, you can go. Oh, yeah, you're still on bed rest, which is fine. Because your mood was pretty miserable, and Book's getting some rest now, so that's going to be okay. All right. Wow. Randy has to stop sending us birds because the traps really don't do what, we like them to do that way. Hello, Rhino. Okay, I'm going to turn off the bed rest on Flapjack. I don't think you'll need it anymore. I think you'll be fine. Book is fully healed, so that's great. Flapjack is fully healed as well. Hey, look at the timing. Yeah, and you did need the recreation. That's for sure. You should be, still get the darkness and the greedy, mediocre barracks. I know we'll work on it, but not now. We got other things we desperately need to do. Oh, you're going to try to collect all the berries again. Okay. I mean, they're there. I did go and tell you to pick all the berry bushes. I suppose maybe I should prioritize harvesting the area. You know what? If critters end up eating the berries, who cares? There you go. Then you're going to cook this. Yeah. All right. I think that's fine. Quest expired. So be it. Butcher that. Sure. Wow, we got 36 meat out of that? I'm actually quite surprised. You can't unpack this, right? No. It's definitely a hauling job, not an animal handling job. Making another bandolier. Oh, we did get some material for it. Is that what I want you to do? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I do. And hopefully it's true about, like, selling these things. I mean, they got some market value in there. All right. Because, yeah, apparently the thing is you can sell these to combat suppliers where they won't buy regular clothes. I'm hoping people who normally buy clothes will still buy these. We could do another trading caravan soon. So we did recently go here. So they're not going to be restocked for 20 days. But they probably still would have some stuff. They don't have any more books. They would still have more components. But we'd probably go north and trade there. I'm a little bit leery about sending book out there now, though. Hopefully, when we do our next rituals, we'll get someone else. Oh, a random wanderer joined, Karen, who's presumably not a child this time. Can we not see you on the map? Okay, well, we're just going to accept you. Now, you are ideologically different, which is annoying. Why do you... Following a religion that hates you. What is your preferred xenotype? Neanderthals. Well, I mean, we're going to have to convert you here, but fine. Okay, so you have abrasive, lazy... Oh, my God! What? And no useful skills, except you can fight. You can haul. Do we use you for a little while? I'm worried about you developing a relationship. So before you develop a relationship, you're going to come inside... You're going to drop off all your gear, then you're going to go stand over here by the graves, and then don't think about it. Why are we only getting such craptastic people? These traits! Oh my God! I mean, abrasive isn't, like, game-endingly bad, but it sure as hell makes it, you know, you get a lot more social fights and not a lot of good relationship out of it. And then the rest is just absolutely god-awful. All right. Shoot her like one more time. A little more. Are you crawling? Really? Okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough. Let's send you inside here. And I'm just gonna go and lock the doors. Okay. No, stay away! It's like a zombie coming at us. I think you were still walking, even though there was a forbidden door there. But there you go. Okay. Now you'll bleed out. Oh, we'll unforbid the clothing that's on the ground. Oh, Karen. So yeah, we'll get the, we'll get colonist died, but it's not going to be a huge deal. All right, done. And book, you're going to not consume. Bury. When you're forbidden, you can still consume, but you can't bury. All right. Okay, well, go back to work. Go back to doing that. Speaking of book, you know what? Let's unlog this muffalo. I mean, I know... Oh, you're not even finishing it. You only did it one time. Yeah, I guess I really could boost the hauling up. Heat wave. You know, all right, I guess we have to build the air conditioners again. I could just build an actual cooler. No. We'll go passive cooler. Focus on the one in the bedroom first, please. Thank you. And the other one, it'll be nice, but it's not going to be the rushed priority. Flapjack, yeah, still mining there. Again, it would be great to, like, randomly run into some silver here. Not expecting it. Mostly just working to keep you busy. Wow, we really need a second useful person. Especially, like, with the mismatching ideology. Like, it really wasn't going to be worth the effort, because all of our current people were going to be cranky. Yes, we had proselytizing up, but that's it. We need a third person so we get a moral guide, so that we can use a convert power. Which might have to be on book, on the basis that they do at least have a pip in social. It definitely wouldn't be on Flapjack regardless, because we're going to want to make you a production specialist later, when we get someone else who can mine. But if the ritual goes and we get someone who's, like, super good at social, they could be a candidate for the moral guide. And then book might just become our leader. Does increase their expectations, so we don't really want to rush the leader thing, even though the combat command is kind of nice. Temperature's good there. It's a little hot there. I'm going to wake up book now. Get you to go and finish this. There we go, just to make this room a little more tolerable. And you'll eat your meal. They're playing horseshoes. Well, what you need to do... Oh, I guess we still have enough simple meals. It's not triggering the other job. Okay. I wonder if I should hunt this rat in case it's eating our little food out here. I don't know. All right, doors up. Great. Still lots of other construction to do. It looks like Book is going to do some right now. You're just doing a little bit of hauling, but there you go. You haul that stuff. And go and have a bit of a snooze. Oh, because it's sleep time. It's like, you're not really tired, but because you've got some extra sleep off schedule earlier. Okay, we'll go and put a cut in here. Wouldn't surprise me if I moved ahead a little bit too, although we're about to do these rituals. You know what? Let's do the rituals, and then we'll put in the cut. It'll be a little bit of a longer episode. But then I think, yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of time advancement. And more flu? Oh, this is number 4, the one who wasn't sick before. I mean, no, this is just Randy just loving the flu. It's like Randy's decided that Muffalo equals sickly this time around. Okay, it's just Muffalo 4 this time. That's got it, right? I mean, I guess if you die, you die, and we can just harvest you then. Because I could do an early butcher on you. But we're good on food, so I'll just let it tick. If you die, you die. How's this? Again, if I put the hauling up, I wouldn't have to micromanage that quite as much. I don't know, maybe I should. Stuff's thing aside, you know what? Let's go and put the hauling to a 1. I don't like it normally, or like, you know what? Hold on, I'll put the hauling to a 2, so it'll happen before construct. Yeah, because well, the prod cut is a 1, so even if I put this at a 1, it would happen next, because I want you to cut 1 plant, and then haul, and then cut 1 plant, and then haul. I want some stacked stuff for it. But yeah, we could probably do this hauling before the construction. Book is just so overworked, and Flapjack can't make enough. Psychic Sooth Mail is great, since that's all we've got in the colony. We're 2 for 2 on that one. Books, or Mark, or however we want to call him, nearly at 15 planting. And yeah, Flapjack's crafting is really good. Again, this doesn't help here, but we still want the blocks. So what are you up to? Harvesting these bushes over here. Okay. And then that will get hauled in, which is actually kind of nice. Okay. Okay. We can sell this ambrosia. That's going to be a good moneymaker. Should I send Book out too? Well, yeah, we'll do the rituals, get some extra people, hopefully. And then, yeah, we'll send Mark out on a trading thing to sell off all this ambrosia, which currently is just adding a bunch of wealth to the colony in a way that we don't need it. And we can sell these bandoliers as well. But, okay, there you go. Let's start doing our rituals. Number 1. Might have to cut down some more trees soon, too. Especially if we're doing this. Because we do need it for the fuel still. So what I'll do is I'll put a little harvest fully grown of fully grown trees. Just a few. Come on. Give us someone useful. Not a child. Not an abrasive, lazy pyromaniac. Not someone with cataracts and bad back and everything. We have friendly visitors. We'll visit and leave a gift. Okay, well, that's swell. Let's immediately chain the next one of these, though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And then we've got one more, which has got a slight delay. Unforgettable. I mean, we're getting great mood boosts. We'll go immediately on this one. Come on. Gift is an armadillo leather slave collar, a camel hide cowboy hat, and a flak vest. Oh my god. Okay. Book, wear the flak vest. There you go. I mean, it doesn't really have to be forced. Unimpressive. Well, I'm also unimpressed by the fact that we didn't get a single recruit from all that. Okay. Well, I'll probably still have to send Book out on a caravan, although I'll have to make some extra food first again. So again, I might want to do the bulk simple meals job at the top and be like, here, do this. We'll end up with 20 meals from this operation because we need to leave some for Flapjack, and we've got to be able to bring enough for us as well. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll caravan some more. I could bring like a couple of Muffalo with me and then sell one. That would be another possibility. But I'm hoping to start getting them breeding soon. So yeah, because that would be really nice. Consistent meat, consistent leather, blue fur. You can't milk the Muffalo anymore. I mean, for as of a long time now. Because otherwise they were just the perfect animal. You can't ride them. That's the only downside. They're pack animals, but you don't ride them, so it doesn't increase your movement speed overland, but it's still pretty good. Okay, we'll put the cut in here, and we'll pick it up again soon. See you again. Bye-bye.